My name is Karen Wilson and I'm the Student Support Advisor within Student Services. I run a service called Study Plus, which is available term time weekdays from 9:30 AM to 1 PM. The service offers additional support to organise your time and workload, an opportunity to raise quick questions about your studies, study skills advice, or a regular point of contact to ensure your studies are keeping on track and communication, for example emails, is being kept up to date. During this presentation, we will consider the different styles of writing you may come across at university and then look at critical thinking, reading and writing, which is where coursework writing at university differs from any writing you may have done before. Two different types of writing you may be asked to do at university are essays and reports. Reports may be more common in science-related subjects. Essays are usually written in paragraphs. They have a beginning, middle and end, and they answer a set question. They do not normally have headings. Reports are also written in paragraphs, but they can also contain bullet points. They address a specific task and they will have section headers. Coursework at university is written in a formal style and is written in the third person. Therefore you should avoid using I and we. Therefore, instead of writing, I think that the type of research by Morrison 2009 has created a big debate about anorexia, write, the results of research by Morrison 2009 has created a big debate about anorexia. You should use formal language and write in a simple, formal style. Don't use colloquial or informal language. For example, the public were hacked off with politicians. And avoid cliches. The company went belly up after successful years of poor trading. The coursework should be organised into paragraphs and it must have a logical flow and make sense to the marker. Sometimes you will be asked to write reflectively, which could be in the form of a log or diary or an essay. In this instance you will be describing your own experiences, which is more difficult to do formally. There are some circumstances when you will be allowed to use I and we when you are writing reflectively because you are using your own experiences. Your tutor will let you know if this is the case. So why do you need to spend hours writing coursework when you're at university? It helps you develop your writing skills so that you can write professional documentation alongside developing your research skills. It allows you to learn more about your subject and develop your critical thinking skills. The steps involved in the writing process are pre-writing, which is generating ideas, understanding the ideas of others and collecting information. Next is planning, which involves setting a loose structure for your essay, including how it will flow. Drafting is the next stage. This involves putting your ideas down on paper following the plan you've made. Reflection is ensuring that your essay answers all of the questions asked in the question and that all of the points you have made are backed up by evidence. You may want a peer or student academic support to have a look at your essay to give you peace of mind. You should include a part in your essay which allows you to suggest additional research topics. The last step in the process is editing and proofreading your work. This is when you double check spelling, grammar, etc. and make sure your essay flows well and that you've not missed anything out. Critical thinking and analysis are skills which you will build up when writing coursework at university. They are an attractive quality within the job market with prospective employers. Graduates who can think on their feet and make quick expert judgments are always sought after by employers. Critical thinking is a questioning attitude throughout your studies, whether this is when you are reading, listening, watching or writing. All arguments should be valid and evidence-based. In academic terms, an argument attempts to persuade the reader or listener through valid reasoning, statements that are linked and follow on from each other, and evidence to support each stage in the argument. As part of your coursework, you must first of all describe the coursework topic and then critically answer the question. As part of the writing process, you will include others' viewpoints, theories and evidence to support your findings. So here is the typical structure of a critical essay. The introduction sets the scene and says how the question will be answered. You should also describe or define the topic. You will then review evidence supporting your argument, followed by evidence against it. A summary of the points made will be included in the conclusion at the end. If you need further information at any time, you can visit me at Study Plus or make an appointment with Student Academic Support. We are based in Level 2 of the library. There are also a number of resources available on Blackboard in the UAD Learning Zone course. More information is also available on the Learn Higher website.